right, this is the GoPro 10, the GoPro 10 Black, and I'm just going to go ahead and unbox this. Comes in a fairly nice looking box. It says that it comes with 23 megapixels. It comes in a 5.3K 60 frames per second, and it also has the option of 4K at 120 frames per second. Just like the previous models, it goes down to 33 feet or 10 meters, and it has a GP2 processor, which is new with the GoPro 10 Hero Black. Okay. On the side, it talks about the accessories that come in here. We'll get to that once we open it up, as well as it allows you to upload your footage to the cloud while charging. All right, so let's go ahead and open this up. All right, it comes in a nice box. I don't want to mess it up too bad, but I'm going to go ahead and do that. And all right, so it slides out fairly nicely. Comes in a nice box like this. I'm going to keep the box around because it has a lot of information on here that can be valuable. Of course, it's also inside with the instructions, but it's always nice to have the box. So it comes in this black case right here. I'm going to unzip it, and inside is some instructions, as well as instructions right here, as well as they have a QR code where you can enter it in, and it'll take you to the site for the GoPro. And we're just going to go ahead and go in it. So this is the GoPro right here, and inside there are lots of parts. Here is a USB to USB-C cable that comes with the GoPro. All right, so you have that. You also have a mount with a 3M for mounting it. It's curved. I'm assuming this is good for putting onto helmets, but I've applied it to other things and it stays fairly well. I'm not sure why they don't come with something that's flat. Maybe because they're catering to people that put it on helmets. Here's one battery, the classic battery that is used in previous models. And here is part of the mount that you'll be using. Clips into place right here. We'll go over that a little bit later. And so inside, there are more instructions to read. We could read that later. Restroom. And pulling out the main centerpiece right here. This is the GoPro. This is the GoPro. Turn a little bit light on here so you can see it a little bit better. So this is the GoPro. And looks really nice. Maybe I can zoom in a little bit so you can see that. Okay, so this is the GoPro here. And it comes in a white casing right here. So let me just go ahead and take this white casing off. And it looks really similar to the last GoPro. I actually have the GoPro 9 as well as this 10 right here. And from looking at it from the outside, you can only tell that it's the GoPro 10 by the blue right here and the GoPro. I said GoPro 9 is gray, and I believe the older GoPro is heavier than the newer GoPro. But as far as you're looking at it, you really can't tell the difference at all between the GoPros. All right, so I have this. I'm going to set this down. And you know what? I'm going to get some sort of, let's see, perhaps, no, I'm just going to go ahead and finish this up. So right here is the GoPro. It has these stickers right here. These stickers right here are the safety stickers to keep scratches from coming on to the GoPro. All right, so you have that. And then on the back, there's also a sticker that says your camera must be updated before you can use. So I'm going to have to update this somehow. I believe it connected to my phone or straight up to my computer. But I'm going to have to update this before I use this. But before I use this, I'm actually going to go ahead and put the battery in. Of course, the battery just goes ahead and slides in. Make sure it lines up. And it should slide all the way in, just like that. And there's a spot for the SD card that goes right here. All right, you can put the SD card in there. I'm just going to go ahead and shut it like that, and then I'm going to go ahead and mount this up a little bit. So this is the 3M. I'm just going to go ahead and show you the mount. Now, at the bottom of this, there comes these things that can go in like that. These are for the mount. You can mount it on various things. Just going to go ahead and slide this into the slot right here, and go ahead and screw that, and actually mount it in right here. Just go ahead and slide it. And I'm just doing this so you can see it in place. Let's see. How does it go? Does it go this way? I'm not sure exactly what way it goes in. Let me see. Perhaps this way. Well, I'll figure that out later. But here is the mount right here. And I'm just going to go ahead and take the stickers off. There's one right there, and the other right there. And as well on the back, it says it needs to be updated. So try not to forget that after I take the sticker off. Go ahead and take that off. Now to power it up, I'm just going to go ahead and go like this. Just hold it down. And it turns on just like that. It says GoPro right there. So I'm just going to go through a little bit of the menus to see if it's similar to the previous model, the GoPro 9. So when you first turn it on, it goes through the different languages that you'd like to select. Okay, we're going to do English because that's the language I'm speaking right now. Perhaps let me zoom in a little bit more. Zoom in a little bit so you can see this a little bit better. All right, so I have this zoomed in so you can see that a little bit better. And it says, by using this GoPro, I agree to the terms of use available at gopro.com/legal. I'm going to agree with that. And then it turns GPS on for the footage, location speed. I'm just going to turn that off right now. It says insert card. Your GoPro will be powered off. Insert SD card and turn it back to the reset update. So what I'm going to do right now, I'm going to go ahead and grab my SD card, and I'm going to insert my SD card inside of the GoPro. Let me go ahead and grab that. All right. All right, I'm going to zoom out. And this is the SD card that I have right here. It's the 512 gigabytes, and that's a lot of data that I'm working with right here. Normally people don't get the 512, but I decided to get the 512 because I'm gonna try to be capturing in 5K, and of course that takes up a lot of space. So I have the card. So I'm gonna go ahead and open this up. Actually, I'm gonna grab my scissors. All right, so I have my scissors, and I'm going to go ahead and open this up. This says a SanDisk Extreme Plus micro SD card with a stream capture, transferred, and app speeds. All right, so that's fairly important. So it writes up to 170 megabytes per second. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and open this up. And it comes with a micro SD adapter. Go ahead and open this up. It's kind of always tough to get these cards out. You want to be very careful with these because they're very fragile, and you don't want to break one of these cards and have to go out and get another one. So I'm going to go ahead and gently open this up. And I won't be needing the adapter personally myself, so I'm just going to go ahead and leave that in there. As soon as I can get this card out of the bag, the packaging, whatever you want to call it. So I'm just going to go ahead and here it is. All right, so I'm able to get this out. All right, so I got the card out. And now I'm just going to go ahead and insert it like it asked me to. So now one thing with this is if you put on the GoPro in a certain way, you're not able to access the SD card slot. So you're going to have to take it off and then go ahead and take this out. Then you're able to put the SD card inside, which I'm about to slide it in there right now. So go ahead and do that. Now it's supposed to be flush down in there, and if you can't access that, go ahead and take the battery out and go ahead and push the SD card in there. Make sure it's flush. Then add the battery to it like that, and then close. All right, so we did that. I'm just going to put this back on for the giggles, and we'll get started with the process that we were trying to do before it asked us to insert the card. So I have this in here, and I'm just going to go ahead and turn this back on. And we're back in action. Let me zoom back in so you can see this. All right, so it's taking us back through that. We're going back to English, all right? So we're going to go to English and legal stuff. Okay, we went over that before. It says, do we agree with that? Yes, we do. And it takes us over here. I'm not going to turn GPS on just yet. It says update required. You must update before you can use it. Leave it on and start the GoPro Quick app and pair to continue. So you have to start the GoPro Quick app to get that going. I'm not going to do it on this video. Maybe I'll do a cut to it. But that's what you have to do to get started and to get it going. So let me go ahead and do that.